Welcome back. We're here with Team Blue Sky, and we're looking at December future events. Derek, what are your thoughts on kind of what you saw this month for this coming month?
Yeah, I didn't see anything, severely like nothing doom and gloom. I didn't feel like the end is near. Um, got a number of things that I would just say are very typical of near future events. So we shall see.
Brian?
Yeah, I would agree with Derek. I didn't see anything super crazy. It's Christmas time coming up, maybe some weather stuff, but aside from that, nothing too luminous.
Sean?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with the team. No big surprises. A couple things, but yeah, it's December shouldn't be too bad.
And Evan?
Yeah, kind of same thing. Just a lot of mild stuff. Just probably getting overblown by the media, though.
All right, let's start with Brian. Can you walk us through
Yeah.
kind of what you saw this month?
Let's give it a
Or this
go.
coming month. Okay. All right. So we're talking world events, December 2025. All right. So just really quickly, Sean had tensions rising with Venezuela and oils. That's all I got.
It's good stuff. Yeah, so for future months, what we would do is we'd reach back and look at what we did this month to see what actually hit the news. And I've always been a little bit conflicted because part of our mind is tuned to, okay, what are the near future events in world news, but I think part of our mind is tuned to what's really going on, in which the news might just gloss over that.
Yeah.
Or like, sharply evade that as well. So
I always wondered, Derek, along that lines, what would happen if we did a segment on the news behind the news, right? Because they're not telling you the full story.
well, it would turn into a woo target because you couldn't corroborate it
Yeah.
or get feedback.
One way you could tune it would be you pick like a particular publication, like let's say The Economist magazine, and you try to remote view the articles there. That way you get kind of what the official narrative will be.
Mhm.
And then maybe you segment one section for what is really happening. The things that are really happening are likely to be avoided, or you just don't see it, so you just have to accept that you might not see those events in the news. Whereas the things that are in a very specific publication, you can just literally just pull it out and go through
The
it and see
very
if it's there.
the very first near future events that I ever did, and we're talking early 2000s, we were actually tasked to the Sunday paper, and this was in Honolulu. And I had two images I'll remember for the rest of my life. One was an eagle, and then the other one was a guy throwing a football in a jersey. And we got the Sunday paper, and those were the two pictures on the front page of the Sunday paper. And I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but I'll do more of this. I'll take two more of these. So,
Well, that's what Dale Graff does. So Dale Graff, he is the one that he worked for the DIA, and he gave Project Stargate its code name because he ran it when he was in the DIA. But what he does now is he analyzes his dreams, and he'll do like a weekly thing where he'll try to see what's on a particular newspaper that week, and he'll do like a week ahead and just sketch out what he sees. And it's pretty accurate sometimes. But anyway,
I've met Dale a couple times. He's a nice guy.
yeah, he's a nice. I suspect though that he knows a lot more about Project Blue Book than he lets on, because he was stationed like he worked there at literally next to the Blue Book office when it was going on. And I asked him about it, and he's just like, it's just they're just he just completely downplayed it like it was nothing.
he's like, oh, they're nice. He's like, Sean, oh, they're nice guys.
Exactly. Brian, what do you think?
I think the analysis is very good, and I think this month it just doesn't feel too crazy. I think just some weather stuff and people just getting ready for Christmas time. Next month is going to be very interesting though.
Why do you say
Yeah.
that?
Just if I had to guess, I think next month is going to be very interesting. Just because everybody's got their turkey, their eggnog in their gut. Now it's time to do some work, and stuff tends to get a little spicy. We'll see.
Yeah, there's an energy to the start of the year where
Yeah.
things might start ramping up again.
Evan.
Looks pretty status quo. No, I don't think anything too crazy. So
We have to figure out what's going on with this heating oil. Like there's something. Maybe it's just you have a few intense storms, but everything is a lot.
Well, I noticed gas prices by me have been dropping. So I guess if heating oil correlates with gas prices, it would go down too.
It definitely does. I think it's a little bit more volatile, but it definitely is correlated.
And I think historically they do tend to price gouge the United States in the winter, and then in the summer they tend to, relax up off of that. So I don't know.
Yeah, heating oil prices are almost always up, because
And then electricity goes up during the summer because of all the AC.
My place in northern Michigan it has a big propane tank, and we always fill it up in the fall before the winter because the prices go up in the winter.
100%. All right. Well, excellent work. I will be looking forward to seeing how well everything kind of falls into place. I mean, a lot of it made sense from an analytical standpoint. Like I would expect Christmas sales to be a little weaker given inflation, things like that. I would expect travel snarls during the holiday season. I would expect Venezuela to heat up because we're seeing signs of it everywhere. So it'll be.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I was trying not to go for low hanging fruit, but the things I was getting just kind of felt like, I don't know. There were a couple things in there that weren't predictable, but yeah.
All right. Excellent work. And look forward to going through all this good stuff next week. See you all again.
Wait a minute.
Cool.
I'm having a
Good
vision.
luck.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
The sky is
Happy
blue.
Thanksgiving.
happy
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy
everyone.
Thanksgiving.
Watch the full debrief at ffgrv.com.